Whether you're dancing through life or just need some extra TLC for your soles, you know that aching feet can cause pain from head to toe. Today, our experts at the Good Feet store are here to put a spring in your step and make those feet happy again. Let's welcome Ryan Gloniak, General Manager of the Good Feet store. Welcome back, Ryan.
Thanks for having me again.
Yes, happy to have you on. Okay, so we see the Good Feet store all the time. We see the commercials. I've driven by the stores. What is it that has people flocking to the Good Feet store?
I would say most people that come in are dealing with some type of pain, whether that's plantar fasciitis, knee pain, hip pain, back pain. Some people are just looking for additional comfort, right? Sometimes they're just looking to increase balance. So Good Feet arch supports are actually clinically proven to help with balance and stability, and that's actually something that we could show you in the store. So through our presentation, through our demonstration, we show you how your balance can change, which is really cool as well.
Yeah, I can imagine how helpful that is. And tell us about the scopes of styles, sizes, and supports you provide. You have some here as well.
I do, yeah. So we have our three-step system here, but we carry over 350 different sizes and styles of supports. So, I mean, we have supports that'll fit in any type of shoe, including sandals, heels for you ladies.
Yes.
You know, it's really specific also to your lifestyle, to the activities you do. Like if you're doing high impact activities, if you're, playing pickleball, it's very specific to you.
Oh, that's good to know. I actually didn't know you could have support for heels, because once the show's over, I take these babies off, but you can have support for them. So that's good to know.
100%.
All right. A lot of personalized options for people. Walk us through what happens when people visit the Good Feet store. What can they kind of expect? What's that experience like?
So yeah, you'll be met by a specialist, and it's a very personalized one-on-one experience. So they'll sit you down, they'll get to know you, your lifestyle, what you're dealing with, and then they'll take you through. It's a no obligation free fitting and test walk, and so you get to experience how the supports feel and what they'll do for you before you make any type of decision.
Okay, that's good to know. And are there any kind of specials going on right now?
We typically do have specials on major holidays. So if you go to goodfeet.com and you sign up for a newsletter, then you get all those offers sent to you as well.
There you go. Maybe with Father's Day coming up. Yeah, check it out. Why is there a trained to Good Feet arch support fitter at each location?
Well, kind of how I mentioned, there's so many different styles and sizes. So all of our specialists, they're certified, and so there's a lot of product knowledge that goes into it, and it's very important that, that they're aware of all these different things that the supports do, because it's so specialized to each individual.
Yeah, and I bet as the person going in, seeing so many options, maybe that's overwhelming, but having that specialist they'll
simplify it for you.
Exactly, guide you in the right direction.
Yeah, they explain everything in detail, make sure that you don't have any questions before you leave.
All righty, and then will a person's Good Feet arch supports fit in all of their shoes, or do they need separate ones? How does that work?
I mean, you can move them from shoe to shoe, but you can also have a whole wardrobe of supports. Depending, if you have a lot of shoes, for example, you might have different types of supports for those different types of shoes. So it really depends on the individual, but again, that's all part of the experience when you come in.
So kind of maybe going from the heels to the sneakers, right? How do problems in the back, knee, or hip pain relate to our feet?
So if we think about it like this, your feet are your foundation, right? And so if your foundation's off, similar to a building or a house, then everything up the body is going to be off, because it works its way up the kinetic chain. So what we do is we focus on putting the feet into a more ideal position, realign the feet, and then the ankles, the knees, the hips, and of course the back. So we have customers that come in that feel instant relief.
Yeah, I can imagine if you don't treat that for so many years, and the pain that you kind of normalize is okay, and then getting some arch supports and that difference it makes all around.
Absolutely, yeah, of course.
And then how can you talk about arch supports and why they need a precise fit to work? It's not one size fits all.
No, I mean, me and you are different. We have different, we have different arch types. We have different lengths. We have different shoes. So, that's why it's so important that we carry so many different sizes and styles.
Yeah. And earlier you mentioned plantar fasciitis. I hope I'm saying that right.
Yeah.
What is it, and why is it such a common foot problem?
So it's inflammation of the plantar fascia, which is a thick band that runs across the bottom of the foot. So anytime that gets overworked, it gets inflamed, right? And so it's very common because there's people out there that are, either overworking their feet or lack of support. So I'd say close to 80% of the people that come in to our doors are dealing with it. So it's very common. So if they're out there and they're dealing with that, come on in. Again, it's a free fitting and test walk, so you can see for yourself in the store how much relief you can get.
There you go. Go to your local Good Feet store. And how long does it take for Good Feet arch supports to relieve the pain?
That's really going to depend on the individual. Like I have people that stand up and it's immediate relief. And then sometimes, you know, it takes a little bit of time to adjust to the supports and get that maximum benefits. But each day you wear your supports, you should feel more and more relief.
Oh, nice. And then what's included in a free fitting at Good Feet?
That's that whole personalized experience, right? So again, they print your feet, they take all the measurements, they bring out the supports for you, they prep the shoes for you, walk you through each support, how you adjust to them, how you'll use them the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You even get a foot massage while you're waiting.
Oh,
right?
okay.
So it's a really cool
Yeah.
experience. I encourage everyone to come in, and if you're bringing like your significant other, then I encourage you to get fitted as well, so
Yeah.
you can see what they're going through.
Yeah.
You know.
What's been the response from people once they get their arch supports from Good Feet and get that, get what you just mentioned, that free fitting? What's the response from people?
I mean, if they leave with the supports, typically they're telling their friends, their family, you know, and then of course we love word of mouth
Yes.
advertising. We love our customer satisfaction. So, you know, and then we're getting brothers, sisters, husbands, wives in, moms, dads. So,
Especially if you're providing relief, right?
yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty, Ryan, thanks so much for joining us today.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Okay, to our viewers, to find out more, just hop on over to goodfeet.com or call 1-866-FIT-FEET.